Hello everyone, this is Kay in the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an alphabet reading, and Archangel Michael and I, we randomly pulled the K letter. So if your name, your first name, middle name, last name, or a nickname that you most go by and answer to starts with a K, this is your reading. And it doesn't matter if you were born in 1984 or not, it's still your reading. So I'm going to put that over there. Okay, but if you happen to be a K name born in 1984, then all the better for you. We're going to use the Poe Tarot, which is the Edgar Allan Poe poet tarot, and we're going to get started with the 5-card cross tarot spread. Very simple spread, and let's find out. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for our K names today that they need to know whether they're born in 1984 or not? Thank you so much. Now today, it's a timeless reading, but today is April 1st, April Fool, Monday, 2024. So here we go. What's our past energy, Archangel Michael, for our K names? Queen of Paws, that's the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Present day is the 7 of Candles, which is the 7 of Wands. Near future is Strength. Wow, somebody's leaving somebody behind and become a little defensive, but putting up healthy boundaries, which indicates growth. Growth away from somebody who's been in the Queen of Pentacles energy or is in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, so what's the core reason for the circumstances? The Tower. Okay. Somebody learned something, right? They did. They learned something about their Queen of Pentacles. Yep, they did. Now, let's find out the potential. I was just having a look. The Magician. Wow, that's a great potential. Master Manifestor. As a result of leaving your troubles and fears behind and growing, right? You're growing through strength and courage. You know, you're no longer holding yourself back from that through fears of leaving a particular person or relationship behind. All right, K names. Now, K names, this could also mean that this is you. Okay. A feminine K name, or it's a masculine sitting in the feminine energy K names. But however it resonates with you, if this is you K names, then you have elevated into a very strong and grounded, naturally faithful and committed individual. Grown, and you're highly skillful, especially when in finances, business, money-wise, right? You've grown into somebody who is can be independent, though may decide to be dependent, not dependent, but with somebody in a commitment. You could be in a commitment, but also a very independent individual. Has her own business and is doing quite well. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, right? Like the King of Pentacles, doing quite well. They are faithful. They're natural people. They're hardworking individuals. If this is UK names, all right. And so, what we have here, if this is the story we're going with in this moment. The other story was K names, you're leaving somebody behind who's the Queen of Pentacles, okay? But we're going to go with this for just now, and then I'll switch it. But Queen of Pentacles, the UK names, whether you're born in 1984 or not, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You become the Queen of Pentacles in the near future, or near past, pardon me, and you have learned to put up some healthy boundaries about towards people and other people's mindsets and stuff like that. Their energy. You've got a border, like an invisible border around you, where people are just outside of that, and they may be still trying to poke you with candles or sticks. It's a 7 of Wands, but they're not going to get through, and you're holding your ground. You know, you have slightly better, if you see the regular tarot, like the Rider-Waite, you see that the person is standing on a raised platform. They have a slightly better perspective on what the issue is and what the problem is and what these people might be trying to do to delay them or put obstacles on their path. They're aware of that, and they have these healthy boundaries. They're saying, you know, I appreciate your, you know, your feedback, your opinion, whatever, but that's not for me. I know what's for me, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm letting go of the energy of trying to be everything for everyone and taking care of others instead of really taking care of myself. So I've moved into the Queen of Pentacles energy that says, I am, even though I may be in a committed relationship, I'm still taking care of my needs. I need to take care of my needs too. My needs too. Okay? First me and then everyone else. But not in a selfish way. Not at all in a self way. It's a self-love way. All right, so you're finding, in the near future, you're finding your strength and courage. But what is the core reason for the circumstances you find yourself in having to put up healthy boundaries? This is a Tower moment. Tower moment may be something you learned or something that happened to you that said that said to you, you need to change your direction, you need to change your approach. You know, you need to change your mindset. You need to change your ways. And the pentacle is kind of like a mindset as well as actual physical pentacle, you know. It's other things too, but commitment, right? But it's also a mindset. So somebody who has grown and developed into a new perspective, new mindset as a result of something that came into her life, his, because like I said, it could be you could be a masculine sitting in your feminine Queen of Pentacles energy right now, which is perfect, because especially if you're in your King of Pentacles energy, you've become really quite balanced energy from inside, like the yin and the yang within you. But something happened. You learned something, or just the energy or the life around you, just something changed. And it was like enough for you, or let's just say nothing changed and you were looking for change. Let's say that too. Nothing was changing and you were looking for change. And so you effected the change. You brought the Tower. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't necessarily mean that something else from outside of you or the divine or anyone. Of course, the divine's behind every one of these, you know, it could be this, that, or the other thing. The divine's behind all of it. But you effected the change because the divine was whispering in your ear saying, you're not happy with this. You're not happy with the way things are going. Possibly if you're in a commitment or in your business, you're not happy with things are going. So you effected change by doing something a little different, because things had become stale and stagnant possibly. Whatever the situation was, the Tower brought on the need for you to develop this protective layer around you with the help of the divine again, for you to be able to say, I'm the Queen of Pentacles now, I've grown, I've become independent, I'm a hard-working individual, and I have my own business. You know, I have my own stuff going on. And you guys just can't be part of that anymore, right? The ones that are outside of your invisible border. So you have been growing in your strength and courage in order for you to be able to do that. And as a result, you become a master manifestor. You're becoming a master manifestor, somebody who actually manifests your desires and your dreams into the physical world. It's always in the ether around us, you know, the whole energy, like, excuse me, we can't see the energy that's running through the wires that go to our light switch on the wall, or our receptacle in the wall where we plug things in. When we plug things in and we flip the switch, lights come on and things operate that are electrical, that need electricity. We can't see the electricity, but it's there nonetheless. That's like the ethers. It's there nonetheless, even though we may not be able to see it. Some people can, you know, third eye sight. Some people can see it form and move and whatever. But for the most part, we don't. But it's there. We just have faith that it's there, right? I have faith that when I flick the switch, the light's going to come on, because there's energy coming to the apparatus inside the electrical box that's in the wall. So I have faith about that. So that's all you have to do, is have faith that when you have a desire, and if it's not going to hurt anyone, not going to hurt yourself, in fact, it's going to help you grow even more, you will manifest whatever it is you desire, whatever it is, as long as, again, those rules, it doesn't hurt you, doesn't hurt others, and it's for your highest good, ultimately for the highest good of all. If it's for your highest good, ultimately it is for the highest good of all. So that's what we have here, guys. That's with that. Now, if it's the other way, K-names, let's say you're not the Queen of Pentacles, but you are leaving the Queen of, somebody who is a Queen of Pentacles, who might have turned nasty in the reverse, right? Greedy, just kind of not a nice person, challenging ways, trying to pull the wool over your eyes for this reason and that reason, but they were being anything but doing things by the book, upright, being honest and fair. They weren't. They're being greedy and unfair and unjust. So you said, okay, I'm growing from having my experiences with this person, because it's like right in my face. I have to see it. And in tarot, you are seeing it. Like if we're talking to you, you're watching this video, you are seeing it. If you're not seeing it, you're going to see it right away in the very near future, because that's what tarot is. It's about letting you know that things are changing, for the better. So you will be seeing, if you're not right now, you'll be seeing what this one's been doing to you behind your back. But probably because we're in present day energy, you are or have already been seeing it, and you've been dealing with it, and you're putting your borders up towards her and any other crony that she or he has, because this could be a masculine sitting in their feminine energy in the reverse. But K-names, this is you saying, look, that's enough. I've had enough of your behavior. I've had enough of your way of thinking, your mindset. I've had enough of just you in general, right? And you put your borders up and said, you can't cross this border. It's me time now. It's about me, what I want. I have been giving, and you've been taking, because that's greedy, right? But not reciprocating it in return. So I need to move on. I need to be able to give to me, so that I don't feel so depleted energetically and physically depleted, if not love depleted. I need to do things for me now, and all of you outside of my borders, that's where you're going to stay. You're not going to have effect on me anymore. And you're stepping in your strength and courage to do so, no longer holding back from making, a decision to put up your walls, put up your boundaries, your healthy boundaries. You came and knew a tower moment happened where you found out what was going on, and so that instigated and motivated your change, your reason to put up your healthy boundaries. And it's much like with the K-names, if you're the Queen of Pentacles but in the upright, it's the same thing. Now you're instigating a tower moment, because you said bye to this one, bye, and that is like putting that person in your past, your relationship in the past now, leaving that Queen of Pentacles who's in reverse behind you, walking upright now in your full strength and power, taking it back, no longer just giving and never receiving much back, if anything at all. You're like saying, now, okay, if I'm going to give you something, you're going to give back to me too, right? And so you're instigating the tower moment on this situation here. And so then what happens is you start healing, and then you become the person who is spiritually and personality wise growing, evolving. You're no longer so afraid of having, what if I leave this person? What will happen to them? Or What will happen to me if I'm not in this relationship anymore? You know, these kinds of fears. How can I do this? You know, if I have dreams and goals of my own, am I really capable of achieving those? Am I really capable of moving towards them? Well, you put the divine in your pocket and you can go anywhere. And that's what the divine is telling you. Your potential outcome is you doing and having what it is that you most desire, and you're following your heart. And as long as it's like, again, you do it for, it doesn't hurt you or other people, and it's for your highest good, which then ultimately is for the highest good of everyone. So that's what we have here at K-Names. It's great both ways. Not so great maybe for this one that's in the reverse, but if you're the Queen of Pentacles K-Name, I mean, it's, wow, you really have, you know, you stood up to what it is that you need to stand up to, and you're doing it. You instigated a tower moment, and now you're, because of your courage and strength and willpower to do that, the divine is saying, let's co-create together. You know, when you're co-creating with the divine, holy moly, and that's what makes you the magician. So you got all the tools you need. You have all the passionate desire, that's the wands. You have the swords, which is you speaking your truth and saying what it is that you need people to know, and doing it in a very transparent, upright way. That's the sword. And then you have the pentacles, which is the new mindset, the new perspective, you know, because you changed your mind about being with this, being with whoever it was that you were committed to, and especially, and if you're this one with the reverse one, you know, you are changing things. You know, you got a new perspective because of this tower moment. And the strength that you're gaining, that is that's the pinnacle, right? That's you moving forward, knowing that you've got power. You know, the strength behind you of the divine as well is going to help resource your plans, your desires, you know, following your heart kind of thing. And then you have love for yourself. You're starting to what would you call that? Engage, engender, whatever. You're starting to become more caring about you know, what you're doing, what you want in your life, not always just for the other kind of thing. So either way, it's beautiful. You're going to be co-creating as a potential for doing all of this. You're co-creating with the divine, and that, like, that's a 2 thumbs up kind of thing. Okay, K-Names, whether you're born in 1984, that's what I got. Talk to you later. Bye.